So we're here in Inman, Las Vegas, and actually here with one of the vendors that we use, Jesse from CallAction.
Thank you.
So for the people that are out there that don't know what you do, tell us a little bit about your background, about your company.
Background, I've been in this for a little while. I got started in real estate in 1987. I was a telemarketer for a mortgage company. At 18, got my license in 1989 and have been in real estate ever since. So I was predominantly on the mortgage side of things. And I was always pretty curious about marketing because I figure for most businesses, the toughest part is actually getting leads more than anything else. So if you solve that problem, then you solve a pretty big business problem. Did a bunch of direct mail, did WinFax. So as kind of technology progressed, I was kind of pretty early on most of that stuff. 1997, was going fishing with my dad, listened to the radio, and we heard Netscape go public. And it was the internet browser, right? And so I was like, wow, this guy just became a 100 millionaire in a short amount of time on that stock. So then I really started paying attention to the internet, bought a bunch of domain names, started building websites, got pretty good at it. By 1999, 2000, I was generating about 300 loan applications a day. And then just started selling that stuff off to Quicken Loans and Lending Tree and stuff like that because I was in California. I could only service California.
Sure.
So CallAction came out from basically those personal pain points of working lots of personal leads, of online leads. And as a salesperson, we have a certain amount of capacity that we can do. And so I just try and solve some of those little touch points that are there. So CallAction about 3.5, 4 years old. Where the way that we look at it, calls will always be here. The time that we get the calls in real estate has changed. Before the internet, we would get that call very top of the funnel, right? So we would be the person that would educate them when someone had a thought saying, I'm thinking about buying a house. Brandon, can you tell me a little bit about it? And then you would be the person that would educate that person. Now what happens, they just do that on their own. And they're doing it all on the internet. And as the internet gets better, because we're coached to provide good content, that content answers questions. So that touch point of when a customer is going to reach out is getting pushed further and further down the funnel. And if we look at our own personal behavior, usually by the time you make that call, it's like you're ready to go. So that's why we do what we do.